Itchy back. Greetings YouTube. That was a beside the point thing. Over the past couple of weeks we've got no less than 5 separate trailers for Shadow Warrior 3. And I'll be honest, I had kind of forgotten that this was a thing. Because we haven't had anything from Devolver Digital over this game for ages. The last one was that 17-odd minute trailer. What was it called? Road to Makoto or something. So I'm going to play all 5 trailers back to back. Each of them are less than 2 minutes long, so it shouldn't take too long. There's 3 of them for levels. There's Makoto's Thunderdome, Doomsday Device, and That Damn Dam. And then there's an enemy showcase and a weapon showcase. So run through the levels first, I think. I still really want to play this. I've been hearing details about it, but let's just fire this first one up and see what happens. Whoop. I like the music already. This probably isn't coming across on my video because I can record at 60 frames a second, but I can't put video out at 60 frames a second. It's my editing software. But this is at 60 frames a second. This is running faster than... I remember that enemy from the other trailer. That was crazy. Even though this isn't a weapon showcase, we're seeing quite a few weapons going on here. I like the enemy projectiles, they look like fireworks. That looks like a meaty sword he's got. I've no idea what that was. Looked like a trap of some kind. Does that count as a weapon or is it an extra? I don't know. What is that? When that woman says something, is that something that Wang's doing or is it an enemy? I don't know if he's doing this or someone else is. That was my phone in case you heard that. Right, so that was an enemy, Makoto. Okay. Kushti? I like that. I like how I know it was jump cut all over the place. Because trailer showing it off. But I like that it was continuous with no interruption, if you see what I mean. Apart from me talking over it, of course. But I like the fact that I could talk over it without interruption. Apparently there's going to be far fewer weapons in this. But we'll get to that in a minute. Doomsday Device. Showcase 4. And I'm pretty sure this is a different tune. I don't know, I'm assuming that this is going to be a level by level game. Love the fact that they're including traps, by the way, in the arenas. That you can trip with your grapple. We've already seen that in the previous trailers. Ooh! Ah! Right, that's what happened before. Yee! I had heard that was a thing. You defeat a bad guy and you can rip part of them out and use it as a weapon temporarily. I had heard you could do that. I don't remember seeing it before, but yeah. I like that idea. It means that you're not weighed down with 5,000 weapons. Did he just pull out a double-barrel Gatling gun? As you do. They're just trying to make the game as crazy as possible. Which they need to do. Oh! I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure he sprung the trap across and then used TK to push the enemy into its path. Yeah. I wonder if the enemy can trip these traps. I hope not. because otherwise that's going to make it a bit unpredictable. Ooh. Yeah. Of course, coming out in 2021, this year sometime. No idea when exactly, because they haven't given us a precise release date. Sneak peek, the third of the 3 sneak peeks. That damn dam. Is that colourful plaster supposed to be on his cheek? I did see it before, but I was just wondering. Ooh. He was juggling a really big enemy. Normally not something you can do. I like they're getting creative with the enemy designs. First 2 games, most of the enemies are fairly standard, you know, they tend to run around at ground level. Of course it's a weapon. Okay, and it's attacking independently. Yeah. I know that this is just a showcase, and therefore no HUD elements to get in the way, apart from the crosshairs, of course. But I do wonder how quickly you sustain damage. Because in the very first game... that was... Jesus Christ. Yeah. Sorry, I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. That is insane. Yeah, you can only use those extra weapons for so long, apparently. Yeah, I've completely forgotten what I was going to talk about. Oh, the HUD elements. I wonder how quickly you lose health in this game. Because in the original, well, in both the first 2 games, you lose health pretty quickly. The first game, you had to keep on using the healing power repeatedly, which is a bit of a pain. Second game, you had the healing power, but then the enemies would drop first aid kits, and you could attach, like, health leech power-ups, you know, things like that. So there were ways of compensating for the fact that you took shitloads of damage very quickly. But I wonder how it's going to work this time, because apparently the weapons... I'm gonna play the weapon showcase now, but apparently the weapons, there's not going to be bazillions of them. There's only going to be like in the region of 8 or so. I don't know how many there are, just in that ballpark. And you're not going to be able to attach the gems to it to give them extra powers. There are no mods this time round, because they don't want you flipping between the menu and the game all the time. So, I mean, it still looks utterly insane, despite that. But, again, I just wonder, how's the health situation going to work? I don't think they're going to show us that, though, because, again, they're not showing us the HUD. My eye keeps on going straight to that plaster on his cheek. It's probably deliberate. Rocket launcher. Crimson Ball. I think it's a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher. Could be either. It's a bit difficult to tell. Sucker puncher. Okay, that was pretty funny. So you are going to have some upgrades on it. I don't know whether you're going to be able to... That was cool. I don't know whether you're going to be able to custom... You won't be able to customize them like you did in the second one, but... They'll probably just be fixed enhancements that you won't have to make a choice over. Popping heads upgrade. Yeah. Ooh. Sidekicks. Paralyzer. Oh. That's just cheating. But I expect it'll be quite useful. Because the lighter, faster weapons tend not to be very good against the, you know, the small, the bigger bad guys don't do enough damage, but that'll be a nifty way to make a weaker weapon more effective against bigger bad guys. I like that trick. Yeah. And of course the sword we saw right there at the end, but I was too busy blathering on about the SMGs. And enemy showcase. Last one. Although we've already seen a lot of the enemies, I like the creativity they've got on show. Yee, look out! Yeah, some of these we've already seen in the previous trailers, but... Ooh. I don't think you could do that in either of the games. He actually used TK to pick up an object and throw it. You could use TK to impulse an enemy, push them backwards. I'm assuming, yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming that tank on the back can advantage you in some way. I really like this enemy design. I have ever since I saw the first trailer for this. Otherwise known as Big Bastard. That shockwave power is pushing him back though. And he's a big enemy. Ooh. Oh, you can grapple to enemies. Oh, is that what happened? It wasn't TK you were using. You grappled the barrel and he TK'd it at the enemy. Okay, that's fine. Oh, now that enemy's cheating. So enemies used to pop up out of the ground in Shadow Warrior 2, but only as an initial move for them to appear in the area. They never did it afterwards. But now it looks like they're going to actively use it in combat. Yeah. I like those trailers. Looking forward to Shadow Warrior 3. Yeah, they are... Apparently they are going back to basics though. Instead of the 70, 80, 90 weapons, however many they had in Shadow Warrior 2, they're going back more to the design of the first one where you only had a weapon wheel with pretty much all your weapons on it. Looks like you're still going to have upgrades for them though, but they'll probably be fixed instead of you being able to sort of pick and choose between the mods. Each weapon will probably just have its own unique thing, which is fine. Save you jumping back and forth between the menus, and it still looks fun as hell, which is the main thing. Yeah, I like that. Sometime this year, I'd like a bit more of a definitive date, like maybe a month. But yeah, it's sometime this year. Obviously, everything's been slowed down, no matter what industry it is. But yeah. I had actually forgotten about this game until I noticed these trailers had come out. But still looking forward to it. Okay, I'm going to stop wittering now. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe and share, all that jazz. See you next time.